Certainly exciting time of the year for us and for all the sports around here. And we've we've had 2 weeks of preseason now. We had our red and white scrimmage yesterday. We've got one more few more practices before we leave on the middle of the week. And I've been real pleased with what we've seen so far. I think it's been we've been relatively healthy and have got a lot of work done. It's like the mentality our players have come in with every day, and I thought we saw a lot of positives yesterday. So an experienced group coming back, and it's been good being back in the gym with them.
Questions?
It's an experienced group. You know most of the players, what they can do. What's struck you as the best development so far through the 2 weeks? What have you seen that impressed you the most?
It's just how they come to work every day. I mean, every day they've come in and trying to get better. I think one of the things that I've enjoyed is, sometimes you go back and you watch some film, or you watch some film with the individual players or with the group, and then you get back in the gym to get back to work, and it's it's like Gore-Tex. It just runs right off of them, this group right now, you go in and you watch some film and work on some technical adjustments, and you get into team play and you can see the progress. And that tells me they're taking learning the right way and the learning process, and they're trying to find ways to be better, that they're engaged, that the coaches are doing the rest of the staff is doing a really good job with how they're communicating. So I've been impressed with their progression and their learning from day to day.
You start out with two teams you played last year, but they're new teams starting the season too. What do you know about them, and what do you expect? I know Florida State's highly regarded in that conference.
Yeah, it's Florida State year in and year out has been really good, and North Carolina's always been a talented team as well. We've played them each of the years. I think the first couple weeks, these past couple of weeks, have been more about our team than anybody else. We'll start probably maybe looking a little bit closer of who they have coming, their personnel, what they have coming back, and maybe some of the new players. But I've always kind of thought that early on, it's so much more about what we're doing, what we can control, and it's a whole new year for them. You've got new players. You don't really know what they're thinking over there, and so you can find yourself wasting a lot of energy and time on somebody else in opening week before we even get current film. So this will still probably be more about us than anybody else. This guy's in retirement over here. He can't be the only one asking questions here.
Back there.
I hope to retire soon too, Kelly. You have 5 All-Americans back, your libero back. You lost only 2 players, I think, from a year ago. What should fans expect from your program this year?
You really thinking of retiring? You're like in your 30s, aren't you? I think what has been probably fun for a lot of fans is there is some experience right now on the court, and it's a lot of people that are in their junior and senior year, and a lot of players that have been playing since early in their career. I'm sure that's been a lot of fun for people to watch them progress over their first couple years, their first 2 or 3 years, and I'm sitting there the other day just thinking about with some of the players, we're in a team meeting and they're in front and they're talking, and just, how they're commanding the room, how they're communicating the strength. And, you're sitting there going, man, there's a lot of players that have just grown, they've matured, and the confidence level, and it's and that's what you're wanting to see. It's, I'm sure what we're hoping is to see them taking that next step and continue to grow as as players. Dana got a lot of experience this past summer with Team USA. I think she's come back, even a more confident player. I'm not, I think, Molly is as healthy as she's been for a while and has got, her confidence and swagger back. I think the addition of Lauren Barnes has really helped her backcourt. You've got her and Emmy Dodge and Tiffany Clark. I think that, I think all three of those are legitimate liberos for top level clubs that we'll have here. I'm not sure anybody on our team has improved more than Sydney Hilly, to tell you the truth, from a year ago. I think she's really taken her game to the next level, and so hopefully the pieces are coming together. But it's probably not going to need a roster to be able to notice who everybody is. I think the only really newcomer that we'll have in the lineup probably most likely will be Danielle Hart, and she's been with the team the past couple of years, and I think she's ready to step in the position that Tiana had for 4 years, and really like the direction she's been trending.
Hey, you said that Dana Rhett, she's more confident since coming back from being with Team USA. Do you think there's anything else that she's picked up, like skill-wise?
It's her. You look at her when she was playing with the Volleyball Nations League. Watching, you're like, man, her serve has just gotten better and better and more consistent. Probably wasn't quite as. She probably missed a little bit more yesterday than what she was hoping. But that thing is nasty, and it's just moving and dancing more than I've ever seen it. Her reading, blocking wise, has gotten a lot better, and I think that's certainly helping. And so there's a lot of different ways that she's gone. This was a great summer for her. I know she's appreciative of the opportunity that she had over there, but she earned it. She earned her spot over there and kept making rosters, and it was an amazing summer for her.
Why do you think Sydney Hilly has been able to improve so much from last year?
Nobody works harder than her. It matters a lot. She watches a lot of film. She gets in the gym by herself, and a lot of contacts. And but when she watches something, she goes into practice with purpose, and she's mindful of getting better. She's just not just going through the motions or just yelling and screaming everything else. She's trying to get better. She's got a plan, and we sat down after the NCAA tournament last year and watched a lot of film, and there was quite a few things that she had to do to progress from being a sophomore to a junior, and she's owned that, and you can just see the differences in her game. I thought she was really, really good yesterday as well.